SNL's Weekend Update specials premiering August 10th at 9 p.m. on NBC. Colin Jost and Michael Che are joining the show.
It's unbelievable, man. Michael Che, I'm not complimenting you. Michael, thank you guys for being on with us. I'd like to ask you questions, though, about Colin being a ladies' man, because the gossip, the tabloids, yeah, that's right, you. The tabloids love to talk about him making out with Scarlett Johansson at after parties and stuff, but I don't want to ask him about that because he's going to run away scurry scared. Michael Che, tell me about this guy's, talents with the single party lifestyle.
I mean, look at him. He's doing all right. I don't know. Yeah, you don't really give me any of the dirty details.
Hey, he's doing just fine. He's,
Yeah, I'm doing just fine.
Yeah.
But it's getting expensive.
But you're not the one, are a lot of people asking you about this? Should I not be asking you about this? Is this subject matter that, how the hell do you arrive in a place? Last time we talked to you, you were not in a place where you were making out with Scarlett Johansson.
Are you're talking to Michael?
I'm famously not making out with Scarlett Johansson. I don't know what's going on. Colin.
Back to you, Michael.
You think that he's doing this to you. He does this to all of us. No one can get a word out of him about anything. We have to read about it at the same time you do.
Well, you were a fat kid, right, Colin? Because you're beautiful now, but you were a fat kid, right?
You don't have to say it like that.
You were,
yeah.
You were fat.
I played sports, but I was also somehow gaining weight the whole time. I played 5 sports growing up. I was super chubby, and then I stopped playing sports. I lost all the weight. I was like a reverse Michelle Obama ad.
He played all of the middle positions in football, and that's where they put the roundest kids.
You were a D-tackle, were you?
Are we not allowed to talk about Scarlett Johansson anymore?
I don't know. Ask Colin. He's your friend. Colin, you know Mina? You were at her wedding.
Yeah, of course.
Hey.
Hi, Mina.
Hi.
I'm so happy to see you on my TV, Mina.
I'm so happy to see you on this little screen. I don't know if you can see me. I would just like to say when I
I can't right now. I don't see anything.
When I saw the tabloid thing about or New York Post about Scarlett Johansson, I texted my husband. I said, "This is all your fault. We should have gotten married a year later. Then I would be friends with Scarlett Johansson because she would have been at our wedding."
Right.
I'm retroactively angry at
She has a lot of regrets about that too.
How did Colin do at your wedding? Do you remember? Was he prowling the dance floor? Yes. Was he prowling the dance floor?
No, he was great. He was. Him and my husband go way back. They're friends.
You guys had the craziest reception ever because it was in typical you and Nick fashion in a rug warehouse.
It was. Yeah.
In the middle of the summer outside of Philly. So it was 110 degrees and we were surrounded by old antique rugs. And everyone, there were pregnant women there. They were like, what is happening? I think I'm hallucinating. Please get me water.
A rug warehouse?
It was an antique store. Yeah, it was a very unusual wedding.
And I don't think they normally had weddings either. So during the reception, someone who worked there was like, oh, you know what we should have here? Trash cans. Does anyone have trash?
And I want to talk about the gift you got us, actually.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if you remember that.
It was from this weird antique store. I got them. It was
Describe it.
Kind of burned them for having their wedding in an antique store because I got them an antique as a present.
No, do you remember? It is a very disturbing painting of Michael Jackson from Nigeria. I told Nick that he had to get it out of our house.
Terrible gift. Just terrible.
It scared your dog.
It scared our dog.
Are you happy that Trump is in office?
No. What? No.
Well, because it's funny. Because it's a source of great comedy, and SNL has never been more popular. The best ratings
then why
in 25
did you vote
years.
For him?
I voted for him because I lost that bet to you. You said that Colin Kaepernick would get a job. No, you're not happy. You're never happy for bad news, I don't think. But it becomes redundant after a while. I would much rather make fun of Hillary Clinton every week than Donald Trump, to be honest with you. I got a lot to work with.
All right, because it's been you guys would agree that it's been a gold mine for people in comedy and
for democracy
and for
just for Colbert,
for people in television. The comedians don't even want to do comedy anymore. They're all doing political riffs as their act.
It's great for the press secretary market.
Yes.
Everyone who's in the market to be a press secretary
Well, give me what you got on Mooch. Give me what you guys got on Mooch. You guys got to have something good on
God.
Mooch.
I don't know a lot about Mooch, to be honest with you. He didn't last long enough for me to get to know him. But it's the weird thing about Mooch is it's kind of uncomfortable to make fun of because it's all just like hacky Italian jokes. Like, wait, why are you just burning Italians for no reason?
It's funny that that's not race. If you go after Italians,
yeah, it's not
like,
racist if he supports Trump. It's fair game. It's like Chris Christie. It's all just mean fat jokes. And you're like, all right, well,
that's all the best we got.
I thought we weren't supposed to make fun of fat people, but unless he voted for Trump, then it's fair game.
Who is the person in comedy that you got, or in politics that you guys are most grateful for? If you're not grateful for Trump, like who is the ripest for humor? Because Christie's pretty good too.
Well, it's hard in our real lives. We do also want like a good country to live in. So we also do want we're grateful for like people in retrospect. Like OJ and fun stuff.
OJ.
But we Tanya Harding. We're grateful for that.
I'm most grateful for actually the viewers that watch it, like the ultra liberals that get so upset if we say anything that doesn't seem to bash the right. And when they get upset, that's kind of fun. Or the ultra conservatives that get upset whenever we bring up anything ridiculous that's happening in the White House. Any of the many things, they make it seem like we're not supposed to cover it. It's like we don't want to cover it, but how do you ignore the guy? How do you ignore this guy? Like he's the bright orange elephant in the room. But it's most fun to see how excited the audience is by any way anybody we hit.
When you're doing all of this, does it occur to you that the president is watching and suddenly you do actually have this sort of material, tangible effect on what happens?
Well,
he's watching.
Hopefully that's not. Hopefully we don't. If we're having an actual effect on things, that's a bad sign.
Yeah,
we're not qualified to have that impact.
Yeah, we're not really news guys.
You don't
news
say.
Guys? I think the term is news guys.
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You guys don't actually do the news. The news that you do, what you're saying, you're alleging, you're revealing for the first time here, is a spoof of the news.
It's almost a take on the news.
It's I think they call it a send-up.
It's a send-up.
Okay.
It's a laugh down.
Okay, so that is not serious news that you guys are doing on Saturday night.
No, right. It's like we joke, but that's really like sometimes they'll write an article and it's like, Weekend Update says XYZ, and it's like, no, we joked. We didn't say. It's not a state. We're joking. It's all a joke. It's not supposed to be real. Ha ha ha.
Who do you most delight in upsetting? When you say the extremes on the far right and the far left, never mind politics, just in general, the people that you most like upsetting, liberals.
Yeah, liberals are the most fun to upset because they think they're very much above it and they get so upset.
Liberals are more conservative than conservatives because liberals get offended on behalf of people that's not even watching.
They get, and also if you're liberal and then you say one thing that's not like in the liberal agenda, they turn on you so fast. Like when Elon Musk met with Trump. And they were like, "You're out of here," and he's like, "No, it's about clean energy." They're like, "No, kill yourself."
They're always fun to ruffle.
Yeah,
that's a surprising answer. You guys not surprised by that? Because I thought that, generally speaking, comedians love taking down conservatives.
No, conservatives are fun.
And then everyone's doing that. That's easy.
Yeah, I mean, conservatives are fun. It's always, remember when you were in school, I don't know if you were front of the classroom kid or back of the classroom kid, but, when you sit in the back of the class and you're throwing spitballs, you always want to hit the nerd. You want to hit the smart girl. You don't want to hit the fun kids.
Yeah.
You want to hit the teacher. You want to hit the person with their hand up first.
So kids, hit your teachers. That's the takeaway
that's
here.
An excellent dismount. Thank you, guys. A lesson for all of America. Kids, hit your teachers. You can see them on SNL.
The world will be a better place. Get super conservative and hit your teachers.
Premiering August 10th at 9 p.m. on NBC. I love that it's Hit Your Teachers, but you gave us nothing on Johansson. Don't think I didn't notice. You gave us nothing. Nothing.
Well, what about me? I'm making out with the guy that played Thor.
That was not the guy. That was the guy who played Thor in Times Square.
So same thing.
Yeah, he was Puerto Rican.
Hey, man, money well spent.
You paid him?
I have the money. Why not?